I got that piece of oak right here. We're going to use some Total Boat 2-in-1 resins with some slow hardener. Alright, so we're going to put some of this silver Pearl X in there. And now we're going to put some of this black. This is the Recasting Craft black to blacken it up. Now what we've made is a pearl black. And we're going to run it down on top of this, put it in the pot, and then hit it and let it get into those cracks that are on the side of that bowl blank right there. So what I'm trying to do is, I hope this like sets down in here and then goes down below the line so I don't get a line, but I don't think it'll make too much difference. It's going to be like cloud billowing. This will all go down below the line there. I'm fairly certain. Usually does. We'll put this overnight and we'll redo some more tomorrow. Now I got that white on there, and hopefully this resin will swoosh it up a little bit, like a little wisps of smoke is what I'm hoping. But I don't know. And a little bit more. Let's see if we can get it out. There's some. And that's where the white's gonna be. Let's sand the top, get it flat, get it up on the lathe. Alright, so what we have are some small cracks that were inside from the drying process, which need to be filled. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this Starbond medium thick black. we're going to use some of that Star Bond accelerator. This oak is not sanding good, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some sanding sealer on it and then come back and then we'll sand it. Oh hey, you just caught me doing a little bit of shop cleanup. I just want to talk to you about shop cleanliness. You know, it's one of the most important things to do, especially if you have other woodworkers that come over to your place and use your shop. You don't want them to catch any of that messy gene. Alright, back to the video. The more you know. Now this stuff is like gold, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this back in there and then we'll clean this out and we'll use it again. And what that's going to do is give us a nice finish, kind of like a 1000 grit. So what you do is you just polish it on here. Alright, and that's the first part of it. Next, we need to do the paste wax. Alright, here's the next step. Right there, that's the axe wood paste right there. It's a wax. And you just put it on. Don't be stingy with this either. And there it is, you got the top coat. Let's get this bad boy flipped around. And let's do the other side now. Let's sand this sucker. Yeah! God, I love sanding. Got some of them cracks in there that the resin wasn't getting to because they were inside the wood. So now we're going to fill those with some black, medium thick Star Bond. And we're going to use some of this Star Bond accelerator. Stick around so you can see what happened to the CA glue. Alright, time to sand that stuff back off. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, let's see if I can get in on it. Right there, got a little bit of, looks like tear out, but it's just the oak grain. So if I put this sanding sealer on it, it may help, and I'll be able to sand it down a little bit better. Give you a little look at what it's going to look like, though. I'm going to let that soak for the night, and I'll finish this bowl tomorrow. Peace! Because it's beer time! Alright, so two issues. I came out here, I dried this oak and I thought it was dry enough. You can see all the cracks in here, but apparently it was not dry enough is one issue. So it cracked inside here, and the other issue, coupled with the issue that this was not dry, the whole wood shifted and caused the resin to come apart from the wood. Lesson learned. Nothing else I can do. I can break this off and just leave the bowl the way it is. But I don't know. This is a failure. I can't sell this bowl. I can't do nothing with it. You can see the lip right there. It's a definite lip. You can see it right there. So I could put it back in somewhere and fill those gaps, but I'm afraid this will move again. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alright, so we all know what happened here. It's cracking on the small here. So what we're going to do is we're going to recast this using this piece of plastic. We're going to glue it in here, and we're going to recast around the outside so we don't have to use as much resin, and see how that goes. I got it taped really good on the outside, I'm hoping, but we're going to put it inside this bucket just to make sure. So let's go ahead and get this thing glued up. Now, that did not stop it from going down, did it? I'm going to have to mix up a little bit more. Alright, so that didn't work either. So what we're going to do is I'm going to carve this out where it's all done up. Over on the sides is good. Alright, I'm going to glue this down to this HDPE, and I'm going to put this over it and glue this down, and I'm going to fill this sucker up with resin to fill that in and return it. It's the only thing I can do. got a couple of inclusions still. A couple of little things, and there's a little bit larger one right there. So we're going to fill that with some Starbond medium thick black. Starbond accelerator. I was getting a lot of tear out down here like I was when I did it last time, so I just hit it with some thin CA glue and some accelerator. So, time for sanding.